The Bureau of Meteorology has revealed when La Nina is set to come to an end, and it might mean we finally get the summer we've been yearning for. La Nina, which increases the chance of above-average spring and summer rainfall in northern and eastern Australia, has battered parts of the country for a third year straight. While the rain is set to continue for the time being, an end is in sight. The Bureau's modeling predicts the current La Nina event will likely decline over spring. A return to neutral El Niño Southern Oscillation (ENSO) conditions is predicted for early 2023. That indicates a relatively short-lived event, BoM said. La Nina to peak next month. Senior Research Associate at UNSW Sciences Climate Change Research Center Dr. Agus Santoso said modeling suggests the current La Nina event will peak in November. In general, La Nina and also El Niño, tends to peak in summer itself and then starts to decay in autumn, Santoso told 7 News. com.au. But this particular La Nina event will peak next month, in November, and then it starts decaying from there on. The peak means residents should expect rainy conditions and, for those who have experienced flooding in the last 2 years, potentially more floods. We should expect wetter than normal conditions, Santoso said. If we have extreme weather systems coming in, like what we had in March earlier this year, then that would lead to flooding because dams are already full and the catchments are already saturated. What will summer look like? 2 other weather events, a negative Indian Ocean Dipole, IOD, and a positive Southern Annular Mode, SAM, both of which increase the chance of above-average rainfall for parts of the country's east at this time of the year, also remain current. When La Niña and negative IOD conditions combine, the likelihood of above-average rainfall over Australia is further increased, particularly for the eastern half of the continent, the Bureau said. The negative IOD is predicted to persist until late spring, the BoM said, while the positive SAM is likely to remain generally positive throughout spring and into early summer. With all 3 weather events predicted to ease by early 2023, Santoso says eastern Australia will likely have a drier summer, compared to last year. If you have La Nina, it tends to be wetter than normal. Then if you have a weak La Nina or neutral, then the summer will be a bit more pleasant than what we saw last year, he said. I think it would be just nice. Will La Nina occur next year? It's unlikely, but not impossible, that a La Nina event will develop again next year, Santoso said. We've had La Nina 3 years in a row, so a 4th time in a row is less common, he said. But it's not impossible. At this stage, we cannot predict that far ahead.